Well, my language, good afternoon. I am here with you all. I'm so excited. Okay, so I am excited to be with you all. If you're just catching me live, let me know in the chat below. I'm just taking off my sweater. Let me know in the chat below if you can hear me and see me okay. I know it's going to take a little bit for everything to. StreamYard has been a little bit how do you say it? A lot of things have been going on with Facebook and StreamYard. StreamYard has been lagging a little bit, I've noticed. So if it takes me a little while to comment or see the comments, just rest assured that it will take me a little bit to see everything, okay? Hello, everyone. I'm Trisha. I'm an Indigenous psychic, Indigenous healer, and a spiritual mentor. I've been doing this for over 25 years. And I'm the creator and founder of Deeply Intuitive. Unleash your gifts to attract abundance, to be empowered, and to gain confidence in connecting to your guides. So you can follow me on social media. You can follow me on Instagram and on YouTube. Make sure that you go to my YouTube channel and click on the subscription button and hit the notification bell to know when I am live. Okay. So you can get some good, some training on there too if you want to go there. Also, go to my intuitive guide page and go to click on visit group, and you'll be able to go to my my intuitive guide page, and you can go to my free private Facebook group. Well, where I'm going to be doing a like a mini reading session there. Make sure that you sign up for my Deeply Intuitive Facebook group. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to be selecting one person. So make sure that you go there right now and make sure that you answer all 3 questions. It has to be all 3 questions. If you do not answer them, I do not let you in. It's like a very high vibe kind of place, and I keep it that way. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay. Oh, follow me on Clubhouse. I am active on there, and TikTok. I started to do things on TikTok. Okay, so how do you feel about abandoning yourself to please others? Are you a people pleaser? I know I used to be one. I'm a recovering people pleaser. I used to do that for many, many, many years. Many moons I did that for. Many moons. So are you a people pleaser? I gotta know that. I'm playing with my hair because I like the way it feels. I just washed it this morning. Hi, Rebecca from Wyoming. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Gidget. I love that name. Hi, Forrest. Right on. Hi, Tina. Happy Easter. Hi, Maxine. Okay. Make sure that you like this video, that you love it, and you share it out, except for my private Facebook group. I really appreciate it, and tag your friends. So, how do you feel about abandoning yourself? This is a big topic. I was just speaking to someone this morning. She was Indigenous, and I'm sure you're watching me now. We have this tendency to really let go of our boundaries, especially when we're an empath, we're a feeler, we know things, we tend to let everybody else's needs and wants take precedent, meaning they become number one and we become number 1000. Does anybody relate to this? Say yes in the comments. Can you relate to this? I know I do. I used to be like that. I was once like that. Everybody else's feelings was number one. Say yes in the comments if you feel that way. Okay, yes. Bailey? Sorry, that's my dog. I tend to do this, so if it bothers you, you can move on. So yes. Okay. Do you realize you're drained? when you constantly give away your energy. So a lot of people are saying yes. You're always saying yes when you really mean no. Yes, a lot of yeses. Okay. And you're constantly inundated with the same kind of people. They always want something from you. They run to you all the time. You're even though you're tired, you could be accommodating, you're probably a nice person, overly giving, you're giving too much, and they keep coming back to you. They talk about this behind closed doors. You're having lunch and they come to you, you know, and you keep feeling like you're abandoning yourself and you don't know how to get out of this. I've been there before. You're always saying yes when you really want to say no, but you don't know how to say this. You're always worried about their feelings and how they are, and you feel sorry for them, and you're like, why? And you're wondering why and know why you're not ready to commit to your own dreams and your own business. There's a reason for this. You're probably a one person that you give free advice. You give free advice. You're always giving, giving, giving to the point of exhaustion. Or you start feeling blue, or you become depressed. But you keep going. Does that feel like you? I sound like a commercial, but I'm not. Because that used to be me. And you feel guilty if you say no. Or if you say yes. You're just regretting what you just said. You want to say no, but you end up saying it comes out of you automatically, like a yes. But you're dreading, well, I got to go do this and I got to do that. You're saying yes to a brother, you're saying yes to a sister. I got to go help them, they need me. But you're exhausted, you're not eating, you're not sleeping. It's like a form of enablement that you're doing. You're enabling. But what's happening is you're overgiving, you're drained, you're being disrespected, you're disrespecting yourself, right? Okay. You're disrespecting yourself and you know it, and you don't know what to do. And you're floating away to never, never land. You're lost in the upper realms, right? I'm actually describing myself, how I used to be. Okay. You're not saying no to your mom. You're not saying no to this one. You're not saying no, but you feel obligated. You feel obligated, right? So attracting people that need you, but they keep sucking you dry. So you're attracting these people into your life, even though they might be in your family, your extended family, your professional life, your personal life, and that you just keep attracting and you're just like wondering, what the hell is going on? Hopefully I won't get, you know, if I say yes to this person, I'm going to be in their clique. If I say yes to this person, they won't hate me. If I say yes to this person, I won't feel so alone. But yet you feel just as alone. You're just as alone. And you feel like an outcast. You feel like you're not wanted. It's just all of the above. You know what I mean? And yet you go hide somewheres. You go hide in your office. You go hide in your car during breaks, or you end up, you know what I mean? So when I started attracting non-committal people, and this has happened to me in my business, where I've attracted a lot of non-committing people because I wasn't committed to myself. I wasn't committed to me. I was committed to everybody else's fires I had to put out because I had put myself in that position. I was taught to really put out fires. Say yes if that's you. You put out fires. You're just so programmed to putting out fires. I know I was. That's why I became a teacher. I was very good at that. Very good at managing chaos, managing. I just had an instant. I was the instant problem solver. I was doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it. But I got my soul was lost. I was lost. I didn't feel it anymore. I was drained. I was exhausted. I was getting like a burnout kind of feeling, like nobody was here. I was physically here, but I wasn't here. And I was just in the robotic mode of yes, 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 yes. But I really wanted to say, you know what I wanted to say was F off. I really wanted to say that. But I wanted to be noble. I wanted to be the good person. But deep down, I was like, yeah, I can't keep doing this. I don't feel like it's my life anymore. It feels like I'm just here to please others. And it was just, I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't. And then when you do put your foot down, woof, people get offended. Oh, this is not you anymore. You're not yourself anymore. And it's just like, yeah, I'm a different person now. So if you're attracting this into your life and you're wondering why me? Do I have a bullseye in the middle of my forehead or my back? So one of the things I really had to do, yes, the peacekeeper, right? You want to be the peacekeeper, but you're not really keeping the peace within you. You're not keeping the peace within you. That's the big shocker. Oh my God, I have to offend people? Oh my God, I got to say no? Are you crazy? I can't do that. So I had to get really my soul back. The number one ingredient to a recovering spiritual person is getting your soul back, your spirit back. And that was the biggest thing I had to learn the hard way. I'm very stubborn. And I had to learn a lot of these things by myself. I'm totally self-taught. So to recover my soul was returning to me. And it meant that I had to turn into a new kind of Trisha. And that meant people dropping off who were here to be served at the Trisha's buffet. And I had to stop the buffet style. I had to get my soul back. I had to really get my true self back. And it appeared that I was a very mean person. I can't say that word on Facebook, but it appeared like I was a cold, heartless person. And it wasn't that. No. So I had to learn. It's like going to spiritual AA. I had to learn all of these things. I had to sweep a lot of people out of my life. It was not a good. I didn't feel like I knew how. I felt like I was a bit weak. I felt like it was hard for me to put that that line in the sand and say no. I had to learn that the hard way. And I had to smudge a lot. I had to go back to my ceremonies and my rituals, the indigenous ceremonies, indigenous rituals. I had to learn all about that. I had to learn about astrology. I had to learn about meditating a different way. I had to learn about the elements. I had to learn about breathing. I had to learn about what made me tick, what made me be me. I had to learn that. I had to learn about activities to really recover me, not you. And I had to learn to stay in my own body. That's my dog. That's just my dog. That's Alex, by the way. He's going to calm down. Um, so I had to get my 100, the number one ingredient I had to learn was get my soul back. And when I started to do that, things started changing for the better. And I was very happy. This took me a while to really become happy doing what I do now. And I had to remove people. I remember when I did this. I'm busy. Sorry about that. And I had to really get myself back. I had just ended a really abusive relationship. I was in for 2 years. And I'm sure I don't want to go through this again because I'm sure you've already heard this. But just to summarize, I was a really bad relationship. And I had physical bruises, emotional, spiritual, mental bruises all over me. And I was like a doormat. And I was tired of it. It came at me at all directions. All directions, the 4 directions. And I said, that's enough. When I put my foot down, it hit the ground. And I was supported by Mother Earth. And I had to learn a lot about myself. So, with that being said, if you are ready to get back to you, who this works for is people who are committed, who want to have their soul back, to stay in your own energy, discover how to focus on your own soul. And I help you recover your soul through Native American rituals, through breathing exercises, and activities that really recover you. Not your brother, not your father, not your sister, not your kids, you. And so what I do is very personalized, okay? I do this because that is what I teach on the inside of my mastermind. And it's very personalized. And I do this in a group format because it's good to have other people witnessing you and cheering you on. I wish I had this like 20 years ago. And that's why I created it. So I can help others. Just like you are watching me. You're like, well, I can go to YouTube and learn about this. Yeah, you could, but it's not really human connection. It's not connecting with somebody else. Yeah, I've tried it. I'm not gonna lie. But it doesn't really have the aspect of the accountability in there. No one is actually cheering you on. You need that kind of connection, even if it's through video. You could be in your home and you could actually have someone to talk to and to bounce ideas off and just say, hey, I'm here. And so I realized that when I knew about myself, I was no longer drained. I was no longer questioning myself. I was no longer going back and forth. I was surrounded by people who believed in me. And when I had that, I wasn't overgiving. I wasn't, when I had a certain scheduling time, I stuck to it. I also said no, and it felt good. I wasn't overcompensating. I wasn't, there's a lot of wasn'ts. I wasn't doing certain things anymore because I was transforming into a more conscious person. I was transforming into a conscious person. And I really appreciated myself. And I was like, huh. At first, it was unnerving. It was uncomfortable. I'll tell you right now, it was uncomfortable. And I resisted it. When change comes, we have to change. We have to let go of the old things, right? We have to let go of our old selves that people have become accustomed to taking advantage of you. And so I had to learn. I had to learn from all these people that were just taking, you know, and leaving the carcass there. And I wasn't there. That's the truth. And I had to learn not to rescue people. And some of us have a hard time with that. I know I did. I had to stop that. I had to stop a lot of things that I was doing to myself that I learned when I was a kid. And I learned a lot of things along the way that I was doing. And I had to learn to change things. So with that being said, I had to learn a lot of new things that I didn't like, but it was a lot better for me to be myself than faking it, because it was draining me. I didn't feel like myself anymore, and I was just like, yeah, this is not working. That's not working. Anyways, I don't want to go on and on about this, but you know, um, so yeah, it's easy to say that, Peggy, but digging deep, some people don't know how to do that. It's a nice statement to say, you know. You have to look at the, you don't really have to look at the dark corners of yourself. That is not what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm glad you like this, but it's not about digging up, you know, skeletons. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay. Some people don't have a clue what it is. Hi, Deborah. That's not what I mean. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to dig up the grave. No, 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 no. It means opening to new things that it will make other people uncomfortable, but it will make you peaceful. That is what I mean. So, with that being said, if you feel like you've abandoned yourself and you don't even know who you are, and you really want, you know, you have gifts, you know, and you know that your guides can help you, then this is for you. The ones that are not for people are the ones that are not committal. Don't want to commit. They want to commit to their complaining and their whining and woe is me. You're not for me. The ones who are ready to change things, who want to change and are tired of being the doormat. You're abandoning yourself to please others. Okay? Okay? So I can help you. But you have to be willing to walk through that door. I can't push you through. You got to walk through it. And I'm not interested in convincing anybody. I'm not interested. Okay, I'm going to put this here. And you got to be willing to put in some time to show up to the new you. And when I became an intuitive guide, I had to make time for it. If you're not ready for that, don't bother with the breakthrough call. Don't waste my time and don't waste your time. Okay? Okay, so there it is. And you got to be willing to invest in yourself. I know I invest in myself all the time because I know I'm worth it and I know I can help people. If you're coming with excuses, please don't book a call with me. It's not worth it. My time is very precious and your time is. So with that being said, I'm going to go. So there's the link. Okay. Schedule a free breakthrough call. Does anybody have any comments or questions before I leave? Because I'm going to be moving on soon. Does anybody have any comments? I'm playing with my hair because my hair is still a little bit wet. I am still on the keto diet, if you ever noticed. I'm down to 173. I was 198. It's hard to believe, right? But yeah. Okay. Hi there, Rebecca. You're welcome, Krista. So Rhonda, if you're interested, there's a link. Okay. Hi there, Deborah. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Tina. Hi, Krista. See if you want your soul back. Okay. I'm glad this helped you. Really needed this today. You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna go. Nobody has any comments or questions. I see a few comments. You're welcome, Deborah. All right, everyone. Lots of questions. Okay. What's your question? I have a few minutes here. Then I gotta move on. I gotta go eat. It's lunchtime for me. I gotta go eat. Then I have somebody at 1 o'clock for a breakthrough call. Not a breakthrough call, a one-to-one mentoring session. So that's what I do in my mentoring. My mastermind is I give one-to-one mentoring too. Okay, nobody else? Oh, Cornelia says, do you work with energy healing? I do. Lori says, thank you. Welcome. Can you link your mastermind? Actually, you can go to my free breakthrough call. That's where you can link to my, you have to go through me first. I have to know if we're a good fit. That is one of the requirements, the prerequisites in order to go into my mastermind. We have to talk to each other. That's the only way in. I know somebody's asking me. You're welcome. Anybody else? I'm going to look and see if you have any breakthrough calls this week. I do. I do have some breakthrough calls. If you're ready, I want people who are committed. So if you're treating this like a hobby, this is not for you. I want people who have 2 feet in, who are just like, I'm ready to go through these things. Been doing it all my life, just never learned to control it. Well, either you want to listen to excuses or you want to start changing things. I have no time for excuses. So you have to be willing to go through to making changes in your life. If you're not, then you're not for me. I'm just being really honest right now. Nobody else? Nobody else has any comments or questions? So we can go deeper into the mastermind. Deeper into the mastermind through a free breakthrough call. Did you see that little thing that just went by? That is so cute. It's like a little cotton ball. Okay, so nobody else? Okay, I'm going to go. So here is the link. You can go to, you have to schedule a free breakthrough call. That's how it works. I got to know what's going on with you, what's going on, and what's going on with you. So in order to talk. Okay. I got to go, guys, but I wish you well. Apnamoltas.